my friends know that I have a goal of visiting all 21 of the California missions, and today was the 5th one, San Fernando. And that's not the real name of it, it's something else, I don't know what it is. Mission San Fernando Rey de España. And it was fantastic, I loved it. There was this part where, okay, you go in the building and they have a wine cellar. Guys, it was super creepy. I went by myself and I go down these stairs and you walk into this wine cellar with these giant like barrels and these other giant things. I don't know what they were. Obviously they were used for making wine, but you know, other than that, I don't know what they did exactly. The first time I went into the wine cellar, it was quiet. Very peaceful, very creepy, and I loved it. Then I went back a second time, and this time there were like kids up above in one of the rooms, and so you could hear them talking and walking around above me. There was this other part. I was walking up to the chapel, right? And the bells went off. And let me tell you what, these bells are freaking loud. And so I'm walking up to the church and you can probably see the camera kind of shift a little bit. That's because I got startled. I didn't say anything because I was trying to like stay quiet and just get footage of the area. The part where, what do they call it? The convent? The part of the mission where the people lived, they've converted it into a museum and he's done a fantastic job. Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved it. I also have a goal of painting all of the missions. Now, the thing about this one is that the interiors of the mission are really fascinating. They have like these Moorish arches and stuff on the inside, but the exterior of the buildings are, I mean, everything's kept up very nice, but it's rather nondescript. As an artist, what do I paint as a focal point for the mission? And the only thing I can think of is they have this fountain in the East Garden. Because at San Juan Capistrano, you have the ruins of the Great Stone Church. That's really cool to look at. At Santa Barbara, you have the 2 bell towers. San Luis Rey has a beautiful bell tower also. Well, most of the missions have nice bell towers that you can paint. This one, I mean, it has a bell tower, but it's just kind of there and blends in with the building. It's not like this prominent feature that is like, this is our bell tower. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be creative, I guess. That's my job as an artist, right? I didn't spend a whole lot of time at the mission because I was kind of on a time crunch. I drove up there from Orange County and my goal was to miss the morning rush hour and miss the afternoon rush hour. I took the 405 and let me tell you, rush hour doesn't really ever end, but it's not as bad from like 10:30 till, I don't know, 2. So you have this window of time where traffic is okay. Not great, but it's okay. And I got to the mission, I was there for a couple hours, and I was like, I need to get back on the road by like 1. Because it was way farther than I thought it was. I went way past LA. I went past the Getty Center. It was in the San Fernando Valley, let me tell you. When I got there, I drove by the building, and I saw it, and I was like, I think that was the mission. I'm gonna go back. So I made a U-turn, and yes, that was the mission, but it was really quick. I just saw like this row of arches for a little bit, and then that was it. Because like the entrance to the mission is pushed back from the street, and there's a parking lot in front of it and trees, so it's not that easy to see. Okay, before I go places, I like to like Google search, like satellite search the place so I know visually what I'm looking for. It helps me find the place. They did a really good job with their museums, with presenting their material, with organizing all the stuff there. Like, they did a good job. Anyway, there is this bug flying around in my room because I have this light right above my camera and I think it's attracted to it. Whatever. Anyway, hope you're all having a good night. Bye.